updates. Let's listen in.
Once again, Larry Leafa, Kerr County Sheriff. Again, thank you all for covering this and helping us get the message out. I'll start first, and then our city manager will go next and give you some information, and then we'll finish with our Kerrville mayor. Okay, what I'm here to do, like I said, is give you all the most current updated information. Please bear in mind these numbers will continue to change. As I'm walking in the door, I'm getting texts. It's going to be like yesterday. I think these numbers are going to continue to change and increase as time goes on. But like I said, we'll do a good job on keeping you updated. Search and rescue operations continue with a full response from local, state, and national first responders. At present, there's over 400 first responders for more than 20 agencies that are working in Kerr County. We have more than a dozen canine working in and near the river. More than 100 air, water, and ground vehicles are in the field right now working on this search and rescue. As of 9 a.m. this morning, we've recorded 59 deceased in Kerr County. Among those who are deceased, we have 38 adults and 21 children. 18 adults pending identification, and 4 children are also pending identification. At present, there are 11 Camp Mystic campers unaccounted for, along with 1 counselor. We extend our sincerest condolences and prayers for every single family affected by this tragedy. And we continue to work around the clock and reunite these families. We will continue to our search efforts until everybody is found. Our missing person call center is open, and those reporting missing loved ones can call the number 830-258-1111. I'll repeat one more time, 830-258-1111. Please follow the Kerr County Sheriff's Office and City of Kerrville Facebook for your latest information. At this time, I'll turn it over to our City Manager, Dalton Rice.
Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you all for being here today. Everyone in the community is hurting, and we know many of you are locals or have some local connections here, so please keep everybody in your thoughts as we continue to navigate this very challenging time for our community. Search operations continue. Starting about 0600 this morning, we started putting boots on the ground. We have increased our number of personnel that are navigating the really challenging shores along the bank line, but we are continuing to make progress from west to east as we continue operations. What we really need from y'all is to really help us get the word out. We know that people want to volunteer, but what we're starting to see is personal drones that are flying. With these personal drones that are flying, that is a danger to aircraft, which risks then further operations. So if you could, please pass the communication along that we need to keep these personal drones out of the sky. We have drones and assets flying. We want to continue to do that. For volunteers and donations, we do have a phone number, 830-465-4794. We can give you that number after, but if you want to volunteer, if you have donations, please contact that number and they will help get everything out. We have families who need to be reunited, and we are continuously making effort to make sure that our families are reunited. We want to continue to work together with our community. We appreciate everybody here, and we want to make sure that we stay Kerr united. I'm going to let the mayor wants to say a few words, and then I will take a couple questions after the mayor.
Again, thank you for being here. You know, I'm old enough to remember Fred Rogers, and he one time said, during a crisis, look for the helpers. You will always find people who are helping. In Kerrville, those helpers are the city staff, county personnel, state agencies, and federal agencies. The entire Kerrville City Council is on site today. We're doing everything we can. Let me repeat something I said yesterday. In our Emergency Operations Center, it's not a bunch of different teams. It's one team. Our goal is to rescue those in peril and find those who are lost. If you are interested in donating to help those families who've been affected, you can visit the Community Foundation of the Texas Hill Country. They've set up a portal for donations, and I understand our community, our state, and the world have been responding. Thank you. Kerrville's branch of the Salvation Army has been designated as our official partner for volunteer coordination and in-kind donations. They can be reached at a number very similar to what you just heard, 830-465-4797. Also, we have a website for volunteers to register, a different website. It's tcr.communityos.org. It's important to follow the City of Kerrville's Facebook page for updates. If you follow social media and are interested in such things, I may be too old to tell you this, but there is a hashtag. It's hashtag Kerr United. That's what we are. We're united to help those who are grieving and to find those who are lost. And now we'll open up to questions. I cannot answer operational questions, but I'm going to ask the city manager to come back up.
I'm not sure who can answer this, but we just talked with business owners who are very concerned not only for themselves but also for employees about how are they going to pay their mortgage, how are they going to pay their electricity. They've been having people reach out to them about their bills, and they're terrified that in the middle of all this they're going to get cut off or
We are working through everything right now. Currently our biggest focus is to making sure that we get families reunited with their loved ones. And so we are not going to stop until we are able to get those families reunited.
Question for both you and the sheriff. There appears to be a massive operation now in Center Point. Is that where we're seeing bodies recovered at this moment?
We are seeing bodies recovered all over, up and down. So as we make our way east to west, we have the entire pretty much span of operations. We broke it down into grids so we can recover those bodies. So yes, it is a full operation.
None as of this morning, Lucy.
Yeah. One more question.
Yeah, well, one of the questions that still hasn't been answered 3 days into this is despite TEM's warning on July 2nd and July 3rd that something like this could have happened, that the threat existed, why that information didn't get down to the camps and why they weren't evacuated. Can you answer that now?
That is a great question, but again, we want to make sure that we continue to focus. We still have 11 missing children that we want to get reunited with our families. Until we can get reunited with our families, we are not going to stop until we do. So thank you.
Just a quick follow-up question, sir. Was any emergency alert given out on the 4th that morning of? Did anyone get
Sir,
any
there are
alerts?
families who deserve better than that.
You're just listening in to city and county officials in Kerrville, Kerr County, giving us the latest tragic details from the Hill Country, from our neighbors in the Hill Country. Sheriff Letha just said in that press conference they have now confirmed 59 people have died. 21 of those are children. 38 adults have also lost their lives. The sheriff says that 4 children have not yet been ID'd and 21 adults are pending identification as well. The other sad news we're hearing this morning is 11 children are still missing from Camp Mystic. That's in Hunt. You remember us talking about that. We brought you that yesterday. 11 children from Camp Mystic and 1 counselor still missing this morning. Now, we did hear from City Manager Dalton Rice, who said crews have been out since 6 o'clock this morning. They have been working in the evening around the clock trying to find anyone still missing out there. In fact, over 400 first responders from 20 agencies. It's a federal, state, and local effort out there in Kerrville right now. Finally, we would just want to bring you a few more things. The mayor, want to recap what he said. He said, we're doing everything we can. He said, we're set to rescue those in peril and find those who were lost. He also shared a website. We will have that on KENS 5 later today about how, if you'd like to donate, it's the Community Foundation Texas Hill Country, and they are taking donations. And finally, once again, asking for prayers in that community, and we are sending them prayers. And they're also using the hashtag Kerr United. So our thoughts and prayers are with everyone out there today. Before we go, we are going to check in with Paul Morellis, who's checking the weather out there, maybe expecting some more rain, Paul.
Oh, we are expecting some more rain. Yeah, this is a heavy day, and thoughts and prayers for all those folks there. Just a heavy, heavy day. All right, for today, we got a KENS 5 weather impact alert day. I think flooding is possible, so stay aware. Not everybody is going to see flooding, but there will be some heavy downpours scattered across south central Texas again today. We've got a flash flood watch until 7 o'clock for all the counties in green. Does include Kerr County and some of the areas that had some heavy rainfall yesterday. Guadalupe County, Comal County also included in that flood watch. It's only going to take a little bit of rain to put us back into a warning situation. Right now we have no warnings, and that is good. That a warning again means that flooding is happening right now. We don't have that, but we definitely have a flood watch in effect. We're right in the zone. If you notice here in the mid levels of the atmosphere, we got a northerly flow here, East Texas southerly flow. This is our inverted trough, and yes, especially with a little more daytime heating right in this zone, I'm expecting heavy downpours to develop. We're starting to see some of those. I'll show you that in just a second. Really raining up there around the Dallas-Fort Worth area right now. Okay, so here's the visible satellite imagery where you see the dark shade. That's sunlight coming through. That sun, you're seeing a little bit of that. We've got a lot of cloud cover here in Bexar County, and as expected, we've got a few heavy downpours developing here and there. Right now in Kerr County, it is raining. There was a lightning strike, so it's just a matter of time before we see more and more of the showers and thunderstorms developing across the area. Right now, mostly cloudy, heavy downpour just outside of Divine and in eastern portions of Medina County. Okay, the rainfall rates, nothing too drastic right now, but we've got a tropical atmosphere in place. We also have this trough that I was showing you, so we will see, I think, some heavy downpours. Now, this is over the last 24 hours. Big rains here in Burnett County, also just to our east here in Guadalupe County and Comal counties. That was yesterday. Day before, of course, Kerr County. And so it won't take a whole lot, maybe 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches of rain, and we're back to some serious flooding. The soils are saturated. So this is what I think is going to happen. Computer models are all over the place. I'm using the HRRR, but it is picking up some of that activity there down to the south and west. So as we progress through the day, highs today, only mid-80s because of the cloud cover, but just scattered heavy downpours, especially late this afternoon and into this evening. That's when we'll be watching, and again, could be some more flooding, and that's why we've got the flood watch in effect. So here's what you can expect. I think my little icons have got a little more sun than what I'm expecting. So lots of cloud cover, perhaps a little sun, but as soon as you see sun, that means storms will develop, high temperatures in the mid-80s, and the next couple of days we'll have isolated showers around. So we're here in the Weather Center. We're watching. We've got that flood watch until 7 o'clock, Vanessa.
All right, Paul, thank you. If you would like to help those impacted by the flooding, you can go to our website, kens5.com. We've put together a list of all the local nonprofits, including state and national organizations that are looking for supplies, they're looking for donations, or if you would like to donate yourself. We will continue to update that list as we get information. And today at 3 o'clock, we just want to give you a quick update. At 3 o'clock today, city and county officials will be holding another press conference. We will be airing that live here on KENS 5. We will also be streaming it online and our KENS 5 Plus app. And then at 5:30, we will have a recap on our KENS 5 newscast then. And before we go, we just want to send a message to our neighbors in Kerrville. Our hearts are with you. Our prayers are with you. We'll see you back here at 3.